Come, let's set up the 2024 Frankenplanner together. Hello everybody, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are returning and if this is the first time, a warm welcome, and I hope you love today's video. So it's beginning of 2024 almost, and it's the time I like to set up my Frankenplanner. I'm filming this in December, obviously, as I would like to get ahead of the setup and all the things before I get to the end of the month, and then things get all hurry-burry and I'm really thrown off track, which I absolutely hate, and that's not the perfect tone to be starting any new year or anything for that matter. As I told you, if you haven't seen all the planners that I'm going to be using, I will link the video here. Please check it out so that you will have a better clarity of what I'm using each for. When you look at it, it is a lot of planners in one glance. I'm keeping it very simple. It will just be my catch-all and my journal that I will get to every day. The rest of it, I might come back in a couple of days or once a week and just fill it in. Otherwise, I get overwhelmed and I will fall off track. I totally know that. I've tested this and it has not worked for me. So I'm coming in with a strategy this time, just so that I can use my planners, and that's one of my unwritten goals for 2024. And I know a lot of people are too. I do not know how people successfully use like a half a dozen or 8 or 10 planners in one go, one for faith, one for budget, one for... I'm sure they have the reasons why they do it, but I just cannot do it myself. I know it's a very personal thing, and you do what it's best for you, I guess. So I'm doing what's best for my life and what I need in my life. So that's why I have it planned out that way. I'm hoping it works out this time. Here I have the 3 main planners I'm going to be using, and I have these wisteria metal discs from the Happy Planner. Again, I had picked this up. I hate when I have to pay full price. And as an international planner, it's a pain when all the shipping adds up, no matter what the value, and then the customs duties kick in. So it adds up quite quickly. So I like it when there is a good deal, so that at least I can make up for some of that damage. That's when I grab the things I have my eye on. And with such gorgeous lavender discs, how can I miss out? This is my favorite color. So let's jump to the setup. So I'm going to be using, I will have the cover, I'll pick one of the covers from here. But again, this is the frosted cover from Live Love Posh that I like to use on top of that, so that I hate it when the cover has like gazillion scratches all over it. So the frosted cover goes on top. So let me just do that initial setup. And what I like to do is I will hold it like so. Let me just move these planners aside. Let me just make sure I'm totally in frame, which I am. And now I have this. So since this is a big planner, I need all 11 discs. And this is the hardest part of all, because it does not want to budge. Getting this on this is probably the hardest. Oh, that went in quite smooth. So how do you change your discs? Let me know in the comments. Is there another smarter way, or is this the way? Sometimes I don't like it when I kind of mess up my nail, and sometimes it hits parts which don't feel quite good. And I'm almost there, only 4 more to go. Oh, that wasn't bad. Sometimes it does give me a hard time. And almost there. One last one. Whoops, it does not want to get in. Yeah, so that is that part done. So here I just have a very clear pocket, just in case I wanted to have additional storage. So that's that. And let's move that aside so that I can minimize the glare. And let's come to my catch-all now. And this is the Tania Garcia, and I think I'm using this cover. So let me just take that out, and that's a gorgeous cover. I love that. And it's getting easier and easier, I have to admit. So that is done. So let's move to, I'm just taking the initial, I'm just keeping this front page for now. Most likely I will come in with something else and stick on top of that. So I'm just having this here. This is the goals and the perpetual calendar for, yeah, I might just stick this together so that I'll have only 2024 here. Because remember, this was an 18-month planner, and that's why we have all of those months. So now we will come, and I'm adding 2 months at a time. So I got the January and February from the Tania Garcia one, and I'm going to add it here. So since the pages are blank, as in we have not stickered it up, I do 1 month at a time. Otherwise, I do make sure that I do not have a whole bunch of papers, because you do have the risk of getting the pages bent. So this is January and February going in, and this is my catch-all section all done. And I will come in and yeah, have the January here. I will just come and do that part. And now moving to my journal. So since it's an outdated one, May actually has a Monday start, just like January. So I'm going to go with May of 2023 to be used in Jan. And the June pages I had actually used up. So I'm just taking the January section here because, of course, I love my peacock. That's a gorgeous divider, and that's my favorite bird, and birds are my favorite animals, if you did not know. So I have this for February. I will redate it and have the months and all pre-done. Not pre-done, I will go ahead and fix that. So again, this I will need to change it to January, which I will get to. So this is again the journal done. Moving on, I will now have my social media, and again this was the kind and wild. I'm just turning around to make sure I don't misspell that. Again, this is a very neutral kind of animal print. Again, I love animal prints, any shape or form, so that's why this was another reason I went with this planner. And this is the social media all done. And now coming to the front portion, front as in I will have to do it here. Yeah, I have 2 sections from the personal. This is the personal. I know there is glare. I'm just tilting it to make sure you can read it. And this is the health section. So these are 2 sections. These are very confidential information, health information, and all of that. So I will have these 2 sections set up off camera, and I will meet you here. So the reason I had to do that off camera is because it has a lot of sensitive information, as in our local IDs, our health forms, our insurance cards and prescriptions. This is one place where, again, if you saw my setup video from November, I talked about it there also. This is one place which will have all the latest prescriptions, all the vaccination records for the whole family, especially for the kids. And this is one place that even my kids know, and so does my husband. So there is a local ID, a copy of the passport. You need not reach for the actual passport if you need a copy. So this is a place where I have a copy of each of those, including all the COVID vaccinations, included the latest fun time we all had. So all of that information is here. So it's very sensitive information. So that's why I had to do it off camera. And now we are back. And let me just make sure I have one more tab. This is the Today tab. These dividers are from Live Love Posh, and I went for the top tab because the side tabs already have all of these months happening, so that's why I did not do that. And then moving to the back, the last page, I have a few filler paper and some notes I keep here for my business and all of that. So that is something I like to have as a reference. And I'm an aromatherapist also, so that's why you find something related to the essential oils also here. So that is a folder and an envelope just in case I needed them. Forgot to show you that this one actually has a pen loop, and this is the Papermate Flare here. The frosted cover just give it a unique touch, and it keeps the actual cover intact, which I absolutely love. And this is the full, so why don't I just come in and add that front page right away. So this would be that, and this is the front page. And this is a set of printables I had bought from Darby, and this I printed them in multiple sizes. I'm not sure what the order my videos are going to be going up. If you haven't checked out how to do these name on the Cricut, I have a full video linked here. You can check it out, and I show you lots of ways, all the fun ways you can have all of these sizes out. And I'm just going to, this is like the ultimate commitment as planners, I guess. So yeah, this is perfect for the big size. That's why I did this so big. So I'm just going back to this. I can always reprint this. This is on clear sticker paper. That's why it is so fragile. So just make it a point to, yes. So this is a big deal. If you know, you know. So kind of, yes. So that is that, and I will have that dot right there, and there is my name page. So please check out that video if you haven't already. I might come in and add more decorations to this. And next would come are these two pages I might seriously kind of glue together so that we will only have the 12 months for 2024 here. So yeah, and then skipping these two sections and going to today. And this is my catch-all, followed by the journal, which I need to redate. So let me just come and get that redated. I have these two books from Mojo Jojo Plans, the dated and the rainbow dated. I think I'll stick to the dated for now, because since this is already black, I will try and have something in paper because I can just cover that up that way. And we need January, right? Let me see. We do have a January here. Is that too big? No, I think that's fine. Yeah, so that is the January redated. And we will also need Feb. Yeah, so let me just go to this section and yeah, so that is that. So we have both of those redated. And then moving to the social media, we have those two for January and February before we get into the extra sheets and pages. So I'm coming in and finishing these off. I was meant to cover up this page and I accidentally put glue on this page. So what I did was I came in and added some flowers from Purple Blooms from Live Love Posh just to cover up that glue that was there, and the glue was here, so I had to cover that up with clear sticker paper, clear florals. So that looks good now, and I also tried to balance out some of that colors on this side. And now let me just get to the actual fixing the front page. So what I do is, this is the Tombow Dots adhesive, and I'm just coming in. I'm not taking these pages off to this. That I found has been the easiest to do this. So make sure you are fully getting the edges. Again, I'm just going all the way. I like to make sure it is really glued down and coming in like so. I have this and I press it down and everything is nice and secure. And when we open, we move to this page, and I have also gone ahead and glued the last 6 months, since this was an 18-month planner. There were half of 2023 and the whole of 2024. So I just glued down those 2 pages, and now when we open like so, we have these 2 pages, 2023, 24. I can just revisit my goals for 23 here, and the perpetual calendar. Yeah, that's my personal section. That's why I'm not showing you that part. But I have come in and added the January side. So this is the other side. So I've just flipped the page. So this was July start. So that's why it is July here. So I brought in the January start currently page. And now what I'll do is I'll just glue down the side so that it can be nice and ready to use. So now when we open this, we have this page and it's ready. So that's my Frankenplanner all set up and ready to dive into 2024. And next would be these 2 planners. And this one, I'm not doing anything. I will just keep it as such. Let me just come and have my name here. Again, back to these sheets. And let me just make sure this would be a right size. Yeah, I like to keep it clear because otherwise, especially if the page is not white, it will actually pop. So that is what this is. And I'm going to, yes, commit to this. Yes, so that is one. So that is the name done. So I'm really happy with the way it looks. I might come and add in more Stargazer. I'm a Stargazer girl, if you did not know that either. So this is all ready to go, and I can jump right into that week. And this is already kind of set up. I don't have to do anything. This is all ready to go. I can start with any page I want. So yeah, so that is all that is. I will link all the products I used today and also the video that you can check out. Darby still does it. If I'm not mistaken, I will link that directly here. You can just reach out to her and make a custom order or DM her, and please let her know that I sent you. She'll be glad to know who sends her customers resizing if you're getting the printable version. And I will also link this video where you can watch me create this beautiful, gorgeous, cozy Dutch door. And thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate you staying till the end. I hope you are liking my content. So if you liked today's video, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on the bell notification so that you can be sure you get to see all my future videos. And that truly means the world to me. I would really appreciate that. I have a lot of a series and playlists for goal setting and productivity and how to stay focused with the Moxie Life system that I was using last year, and then I fell off, and I'm just jumping back on. So I'm just sharing all the methods and the tips and tricks to handle all the homework that you initially have to do with all the Moxie Life systems, the intentions, the reflections, the goal setting, and how you approach each goal, all of that. So I will also have the playlist link down below if you would like to check that out. Nobody would want to have their goals left out when they look back at any year. So I'm hoping you would check that out. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next one. Have a wonderful start to 2024. I'm not sure when you would be seeing this. Happy holidays and have a wonderful start to the new year. May 2024 bring you all the happiness, satisfaction, health, and everything you wish for. Thank you so much. Bye.